All right, we've done some coping, which we use sweep. We use sweep for the footing and foundation. We're going to do coping again. Up here using the sweep, it's going to be just this short L shape. Maybe it will be helpful to walk through that process. So in order to do that, it's up to you. You can go to the floor plan and just wrap the building right around. You can work off of here because it's a little bit cleaner, whichever you wish. All right, so I'm going to work off this one because it's cleaner. So, and I'm going to do component, model in place. I like to call it roof. It could be called wall. It's up to you. It's part of the roof, and so I'm going to call it coping low roof. And I say okay, and it says, what do you want to do? I would like to sweep. There are two steps in sweep. First step is sketch a path. So I'm going to come very close, use this edge as an edge to do my coping. Look at where it placed the section. Usually puts it in the middle. So now I know I have a section right here, which means I should be able to work right off here. So I'm going to check mark it. Then it says, what do you want to do now? I want to edit the profile, and I would like to edit that profile. Before I do that, I can just go to my section that I'm interested in. It's the section that goes through the garage and the entrance. It's this section. I should be able to see this stuff. That doesn't mean that I'm limited to down this point. I can work right up here. So I'm going to go edit profile. So right in this process, in this edge, I'm going to begin to draw the profile. So I would like the water to come down, so towards my roof. So I draw a silhouette like this, and then I can elongate it a little bit lower. Then I offset it. I offset it half an inch, 0.5. So I go here, 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 and I can do a little bit less if you like. You know, it all depends what is your choice and how you're detailing. So half an inch right over here, and I'm going to finish it as so, right there. Clean it up right this corner, and that corner is clean, and I can finish it over here. This is covering the finish, but I may have some actual roofing over here, so I may decide to pull this guy a little bit further out. So I'm going to move that one a little bit over, or before you do it, you could actually first offset it and then do it. So I'm just going to offset another layer of half an inch. So that just helps me with where I would like to go. Here we go. And this one. And so I'm going to run my roofing underneath there. So that's going to be there. And offset 1 foot. I'm sorry, a half an inch. Here we go. And I can just finish the detail like this. Shame for this edge and that edge. And if I like, I can actually move this whole thing down a little bit lower so that I can run my roofing membrane right underneath. All right, so let's say this is what I like as my coping, and I check mark it, and I check mark it, then I look at it in 3D, and in 3D, it's going right there. And now I would like to extend that pathway there, so I can pick this one up and say edit in place, and I would pick it up again, and it says, what do you want to do? I want to edit in sweep. So I would like to go back to the roof plan and actually sketch the path. So now I can add to the path, and I'm going to go to this side and use this edge. And that edge, I can take it all the way to the edge of this wall and check mark it. And it says, oops, continue. I think I have too much. There we go. I'm good. Now I check mark it. It's got issues. Maybe I need to pull it back because it's running into something. Let me make sure that I have just the right amount. and oops, check mark, continue. I have some issues, so it's not letting me do it. So let's see. Oh, I have too many lines. Oh, I have multiple lines over here. Clean up those lines because it just likes a simple L shape. All right, it might be best for me to just erase everything here. Go back right against this edge. There we go. And that was good enough. And just pull that line a little bit further up. Get a little bit closer. Pull it up. And I can clean it up at the roof. All right, here we go. And check it. All right, so then I look at it at the roof. Here it is. It's done. My coping is finished. It's an L shape that wraps around nice and clean around that edge.